Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is David, this is David K Reacts, and here on this channel I ramble with articulation, I hope, about a variety of different musical, video and audio elements of the videos that I watch. And today we continue Arcane Month. For those who don't know, this is a month of covers of Arcane songs from the TV show Arcane. If you haven't seen it, my goodness, go and check it out. It is one of the best bits of TV I have ever seen, and I think I'm saying that on every video, but it is truly absolutely wonderful. And today we are covering, outside of the theme music, what is the first song in the soundtrack from episode 1 of season 1. This is Playground, originally performed by Bea Miller. And it's a fantastic piece of music that accompanies the... I should say, incidentally, spoilers for Arcane. Probably not many in this video, given that this is so early on, but in case you don't want to be spoiled for the first 5 minutes of the show, go check it out before you watch this. But yeah, this accompanies the first set of protagonists, which is... oh my god, my brain just lost every kind of thought. Vi, Clagger, Milo, and Powder as they descend down from Piltover, and as they're coming down into the Undercity, you get this incredible piece of music accompanying it, which is such a great piece of scene setting. I've seen it described as pop rock. I think you could also kind of describe it as grunge pop. I'm not quite sure exactly what genre I'd put it in, but it's an incredible song. It was a wonderful opening for the series, and by opening I don't mean the opening titles. That's Enemy. I did that last video. Go check it out if you didn't. There's a card up here to tell you where to go. As like the first in-universe song, for want of a better word, and I say that it wasn't diegetic, but it was within the bounds of the story rather than the title sequence. And it was just such a wonderful opening, and I'm really excited to bring a new group to the channel. This is a group called Go Light Up, and their sort of mission is to turn video game and anime songs, or in this case sort of more cartoon songs, or CGI, what do you call it? It's not a cartoon, but it's not anime either. It's an animation, high quality animation. Or animated series, that's probably the best way of putting it. Turning those into metal music. And I'm really excited to see what they do with Playground, because I think it's a song that has a lot of potential for different genres in its covers and things like that, and I think this is going to be really cool. I know nothing about this group. When I started looking for covers for this month, I just started looking for things, maybe not necessarily the most popular, or rather the most viewed, but something that had a goodly number. This one has over 84,000 views, and they seem to be a group that has a lot of, like a sizable portfolio of work, and I'm really excited to see what they do, because I think this could be a lot of fun. I don't know what to expect from the video, I don't know what to expect from the music, other than a good time. So that's about that. I'm therefore just going to say welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. If it is, the way this works, I'm going to watch this through from beginning to end, commenting and emoting over the top. I'll then go back and watch it a second time, this time pausing, interrupting, offering what commentary and analysis I feel I can, based on what I've seen and heard, and the foreknowledge of that one prior viewing. If you're just here for a reaction, the first quarter or so of this video is probably good for you. By the way, do check the description down below for a link to the original song and to the band's YouTube channel. Go check them out. Please do hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell, and if you would care to support the channel, you can do so by heading to buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts, to patreon.com/DavidKReacts, or by leaving a super thanks here on YouTube. More details on those later. Okay, and without any further delay, let's bring up the video and check out Go Light Up's cover of Playground from Arcane Season 1, Episode 1, originally performed by Bea Miller. Oh, is that the big... Oh yeah, it's just a quick start. Oh yeah, this is the footage you would see in show. I like the vibe they're setting. That's a real-life recreation of a shot from the show. Oh, I like that break. This is awesome. I like the electronic quality they've added to this. That's really cool. I love the quality on the bass. Very grungy. This is cool because it's heavy, it's dark, but there is a levity to it. I like that a lot. Nice. They're great at the vibes of this. I love that resolution so much. Epic use of rhythm. Nice.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our new video. If you liked it, please put like to this video, subscribe to our channel, press the notification bell, and write in the comment section your
Go check them out
about the songs that you would like to hear from us next. If you want to support us, we welcome you to our Patreon page. We appreciate every single person who supports us throughout this journey, and we thank them all so much. Don't forget to check our Spotify page. You can find all of our songs available there. Till next time, bye.
Nice. Damn, that's cool. They did a really good job of that. They kept the vibe not, pretty close to Bea Miller's original performance, just shifted the genre and did it in such a cool way. And they did a great job with this. Fantastic voice, really cool instrumentation. I like that a lot. That's great. What's also cool, and I realized this, I haven't seen it, but I clocked what they were doing. I thought at first that they might have just created one small scene or something like that and was going to be impressed by the budget. But I realized what they've done is they've not only have they used footage from Arcane itself, they've also used footage from Riot. Riot Games is the company that created League of Legends, subsequently created Arcane. They used Riot has done several high-quality live-action music videos, and I am 99% certain, and if I'm wrong, I will put a note here, but I am 99% certain that is footage from the live-action video of Playground that Bea Miller did with Riot. Because, I mean, the quality of that set and all that sort of, like, that was enormous. I have not seen it, and that is so impressive. I've no idea how they went about doing that. I don't know what's involved, but that's what some of what's what the live action footage was. That's fantastic. Let's go back, watch it again, see what I can bring out of this, because this is great. Straight In, which is an interesting choice. I didn't know where we were going to go with that, but I like it. It kind of gets things moving straight away, and you don't get any chance to breathe, which is kind of how Arcane is. Like, you get these brief respites here and there, and you just about think that you've got a chance to catch your breath, and they slap you with something else. It's a show that doesn't stop, and this cover is the same. I mean, first off, great. I love, as I said before, I love this sort of electronic element that they've added into this. It kind of gives it this, it puts it beyond, for me, it sort of adds to the nature of it being a part of another world in a way. By having not just straight metal, but having this electronic element to it too, kind of brings it into something else. I'm not really sure why particularly. Maybe it's just because I know it's part of another world, so to speak. But it definitely adds to the immersion for me. I love that they very quickly pull out to the shot where this music starts, which is them descending. So for those who haven't seen the show or don't know the lore of League of Legends, this city is Piltover, which is the beautiful, upper class. There's a very class-oriented struggle in this show. Piltover's the fancy, rich, upper class, glittery, beautiful city, under which lies the Undercity, or Zorn, or whatever you want to call it, which is this grim, dark, not grimdark, one word, but grim, dark, grimdark being a whole other genre, kind of city that appears on the initial surface to those who are just glancing at it to be full of betrayal and villainy and all that sort of thing, but there's a lot of very, very good people down there, just as there are corrupt people in Piltover, and that's the way the world is. Just because something has less money doesn't mean that the people there are bad, and just because something has a lot of money doesn't mean the people there are good. We can see that right now in the world. But I think it's this wonderful descent. You've seen these characters in a sort of action sequence in Piltover. You've seen, sure, they're clearly robbing something, and they are committing a crime, but you don't necessarily immediately get the vibe that there is this huge disparity between the two locations, and then you have this wonderful shot that just descends down with the characters on an elevator into the Undercity, and Playground is playing over that, and I think cutting that in was such a smart choice. I love how reserved she's being with the singing. If you wanted it, yeah. There's no push. It's just a very gentle, there's almost a lullaby quality to the way that she's singing it right now. You've got this slightly more ethereal sound behind the electronic. The drum is hitting quite hard, but there's a sense of floatiness to the quality of what they're doing right now. And I think their choice to have these like zoom transitions kind of adds to that, because there is a weird sort of out of body experience to those. It's not like a clean cut or just a kind of cross blur effect. The zoom kind of adds, this still right here on the frame that I've frozen on. You've got this sense of kind of, traveling into something. And they've set up this kind of floaty quality very well. I also love the way they've added, the way they've constructed the instrumental backing, this boom, 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 boom. And then it's sort of 2 beats of creating a chord and 2 beats of letting that chord hang, and then next bar switch up and move. Or I guess I'm probably half timing that, isn't it? It's probably a bar of the guitar and then a bar of it hanging. But so the rhythm carries on underneath, but the chord structure is allowed to hang, and you redraw a new chord a little bit later. So there's some time to breathe in the music, which is kind of cool. And then I love that before we hit into the really heavy section, we get this real moment of breath. And it's such a great, what do you see? 2 minor 3 1. We've got the table. We've got this lovely kind of, the melody hasn't gone crazy dark yet, but right before the chorus you get this what do you see, which is a very dark moment because we hit this minor third. What do you dee. It sets it darker straight away. And then this lovely choice to leave a breath here. And yeah, you've got this build up in the background, but it's not super in your face. You feel it coming, but it's not like it's overwhelming you as it comes. And I think that's a great choice. And then you've got so much good stuff going on here. I love the flicker, the adjustment on here. Like, that little flicker adjustment is really, really cool because it sets your teeth on edge a little bit in the visuals as well. You don't just have this big change in the audio, but we've gone from that zoom transition that kind of blurs us between worlds into this very sharp, jagged cut, which I think is a very cool choice. You've got this wonderful grungy bass quality. It adds a real darkness to the tone just from that one instrument alone, which I think is very, very cool. Let's see. And you can hear the difference. It's quite punchy there. And it becomes almost like muddy in terms of the way that it's been, the sort of distortion that's on it, which I think is really, really cool. Much more active guitar kind of stuff going on in the background there. So you've got a lot more energy being put into this. The double kick going on there. So the drums have upped the ante substantially, and we've also got a sort of cleaner set going on now in terms of the sound that's being used for the drums. And immediately she's also putting a bit more energy into the voice at this point. So that lullaby quality is gone now. We're pushing. It's great. And I don't mean pushing in a bad way. I mean, like, you know, there's more projection and sort of it's a bigger sound basically. And I love the choice. There's the down 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 in the guitar there, doubling what she's singing too. That's cool. I like the same way that we had the down, 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 down kind of being done on the guitar. That was happening, and then you'd have the same period of it hanging, and then the next chord. This time you've got the brow, 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 brow in the bass. So it's got that same concept of on, off, on, off. It's just switched into a much darker, grittier sound. I like what they've done with the rhythm there as well. That's really, really cool. Yeah, sorry. it's a nice, there's a cool little use of rhythm there just to kind of set us up for that break. It's not a full fill or something like that. It's just a slight adjustment in rhythm that changes what the ear's hearing, refreshes the ear so that you kind of listen to something new, but it's also just a really cool pattern. I like that a lot. Just want to jump back for 1 second. They're also leaving a lot of space for her. She's got this wonderful vocal line. She's singing really, really well. But if you listen to this, singing to the... She's completely clear for a second there because they keep giving space in the arrangement for her voice to come through, which I think is really nice. Sorry, that fish keeps getting cut up. I apologize. Probably not the greatest shot to keep going back to. I love that it's that the use of that. Sorry. Let's actually finish that sentence. The use of that pause. The night I'll sell you a dream. Like that pause there. This is what I'm gonna. It kind of allows for multiple interpretation, but it's like I'll sell you a dream. It becomes a little bit more kind of like nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You know, you can have a good time down in the Undercity sort of thing, which is really nice. I think that's it. It's I mean, that's how it's written, but I really like the fact that they drop everything out there and kind of emphasize that a little bit. And I love what we have here. We have this kind of more up-paced thing in the instrumental breaks. The vocals now just... We've just got this long-held legato sound, so we take the punchy guitars up a notch. So you've kind of got this really evident rhythm going on there. So we always have this contrast being kept between what the vocals and what the tonal instruments are doing in this, which I think is great. And again, we've got this double bass going on that's kind of really adding pressure and pushing us forwards in the arrangement. I also love this kind of... Let's stop it on it. This sort of distortion effect that they're using, like the TV feed is going out, that they use as transition. It's kind of really cool. They're sort of changing it up a little bit all the time, and it's always keeping something interesting in the visuals. I really like the scene setting images that they've chosen from... You know, obviously, I assume the Riot video is quite scene setting based on what we're seeing here. But, you know, we see the fishmonger at work, we see a blacksmith at work. Like, it's all giving us the vibe of what it's like to be down in the Undercity, or the playground, which I think is fantastic. I love that as well, the da-da, da-da. And it gives us this kind of punchy... And then it drops back in tone, but ups the amount of notes that we're getting because we don't have those gaps. And so that transition is a great setup for where we're going with the next one. And that sudden pullback after the fourth one as we start the next verse feels less clanky because we've got that moment to adjust. I love the use of harmony too. That's such a beautiful addition here. Now we've got this extra voice to listen to, which I'm assuming, of course, is just her double tracking herself. Forgive me, by the way, I couldn't find a lot of information out about the band, so I don't know anybody's name or anything like that. So apologies for not addressing people more appropriately. Just going with what I'm seeing. I was a little short on research time for this one, but also there just doesn't... I think her name... if I'm not mistaken, is either Ailey or Ailey. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but that's literally the only piece of information I could find. So I will carry on as is. What brings you to the lost and found, dear? Won't you pull out the seat? Ah, gorgeous. And again, we're back to this very gentle. This time it's a little bit less lullaby quality. Now we've kind of gone a little bit more. It's almost manipulative. It's like there's a voice whispering in your ear. It's that kind of quality where it's, da 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 da. It's there's something a bit more insidious about it now, and it's cool because we've had that first chorus to really set up, come and have a good time down here sort of thing. And so there's a reason for the verse to have changed its quality a little bit, and I think the harmony just adds to that effect. Won't you pull out the seat? And even the pronunciation of the T there. See, I'm not 100% sure what the word is. I don't know all the lyrics to this, but I'm hearing seat. I don't think that's quite right, but the seat. That coming so long after the rest of the word has faded away. Great choice. Everybody got a prize round here to play. And then much more direct. Everybody got a price round here. So the vocal tone immediately lifted up again. Nothing. We've got this. The tenor of the accompaniment hasn't changed at all, but we have added in this. That quickly strummed guitar coming in the background there, just adding a little bit of unease, I guess. Meanwhile, the rhythm section is just continuing as it was. Great stuff. I love what they're doing with this as well. You kind of resolve there almost to a more upbeat major sound. Mm-hmm. This is all da 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 da, quite dark. And that right there sounds much more major resolution. And it drops immediately. But that's cool that we sit on that for just a second. Make me an offer. What will it be? What will it be? That settling on there. Yeah, something good can come out of this. I like that a lot. And this time, no pause. We just go straight into the chorus, which is fantastic. It just keeps us moving along. We don't need the adjustment now. We've heard where we're going. We know what's coming next. It's absolutely fine to go straight into it. It's a great evolution of how they're treating the song. This time with much more harmony in the background as well, which is it's fantastic. I love it. The harmony's dropped back now. It's much more present in the verse. Now it's dropped back and it's letting the chorus do its thing, but it still sounds so good having it there. It's lovely. I like that the video pauses at a couple of moments. You can just see right there, you see a little bit of what the guitar is doing, and it's nice because we see it, if you know anything about guitar and can recognize that when the fingers on the neck are moving, the notes are changing and all that sort of thing, which I think most people know, you therefore see that, and therefore it draws your ear to hear what your eyes are telling you is happening. You hear that guitar solo a little bit more, and that happens throughout the video. We just see little frames here and there of him playing whatever is coming on the guitar, and it's just nice to have that visual reference for it as well. Ooh, oh yeah, we had the same construction there as well. I really like that. It's a da 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 da, bum 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 bum. Very, very cool rhythmic device that they've got here. I love the tone of her voice, like this, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a nice low register. It's giving this whole song a real sense. Like I assume, as again, if she's doubling herself in this for these harmonies, she's obviously got a higher register that sounds really pure and clear. But using this lower quality for this song that's kind of, inveigling you down to the Undercity in a really cool, like, it's great, that tone. There's a seduction to it, of come down and you can do anything, any dream you want, you can have it down here for a price. That's great. So good. I really like this. We drop back, we got going on in the background from the guitar. Even while you have this new dum 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 dum, whatever the notes are that he's playing, is happening slightly more to the forefront. There's that constant, almost buzzing quality of that. That's, we're having this slightly quieter moment, but there's there's always noise from the city kind of thing going on in the background, and then this lovely sort of backing vocal, essentially. There's this almost like a wail, whoa, going on behind while she's singing up front. It's a really nice contrast between the two. Contrast really is a watchword for what they're doing in this arrangement, and I am totally here for it. I love that. There's sort of almost like there's a what do you call it? It's a flip, but it's going down, like that kind of vocal across the slight break between the two vocal tones, like switching from head down to lower voice. I think I'm not a vocal teacher. I'm not the best at identifying which voice types are being used, but I think that's from a head voice to a more of at least a mix, if not a chest. I am not the right person to be making those kind of comments, but you can hear the transition between the two at least, which is the point I'm trying to make, which is very cool. Also, the sort of creak that she puts on at the beginning. Really, really lovely. Oh, that's so nice. You get that wonderful cry that happens earlier in the song in the original. The welcome to the playground. That lovely suspension there from the... and notice what the suspension actually is, too. It's a sus4, suspended fourth, i.e. we're da 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 da. This is not where we're going to end, so it's suspended. We're landing here. But not only are we landing... going 4 down to 3, we're going down to major 3. It's such a beautiful resolution in the original, and they've done it really well here, because what I love is that's almost in the background while she sings a lower harmony as what she's actually performing up front. Welcome to the playground. Yeah, she just does the welcome to the playground, whereas welcome to the play. So up until the welcome to... it's unison, and then it breaks. We expect it to be welcome to the playground, which is kind of what we've heard before, but this time they do go up to that higher harmony, the playground, and then as the descent from the sus4 down to the 3 comes in comes the rest of the band. It's so good. Welcome to the playground. Yes, I love that. Very rhythmic, da 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 da, ga da 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 ga da, whatever the rhythm is, but that sort of syncopation that comes in, very, very good. Really kind of changes up what we're hearing. And I love that the drums drop back to half-time there. Now we're half-timing it. That's so good. You've got this lovely whoa going on above, but it feels so much heavier because it gives it this weight to it by slowing the drums down for a second there with this very heavy guitar. That's really cool. And there it is again. We get the same, welcome to the playground, welcome to the playground. Welcome to the playground. This time going back up again. Sorry, my voice is still a little shot. I'm recording all of my Arcane Month videos well in advance, and I had a really nasty cold a few days ago now. Scattered throughout the month, you'll hear me get better and worse as the videos go, which is kind of absurd, but... Oh, that is such a good way to end. I love that everything just kind of cuts out. This time it's not da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, because we're not carrying on. You get the da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba, and it just fades away. And you just get that harmonized voice hanging over there as you finish up. That's such a great ending. Dream, dream. Maybe there's one of those in the background somewhere. You just get this final triad just ending the song. That is so good. So very good. I really like that cover. They did a great job with this. Very, very true to the original in many ways, but they've got... it's the genre take on it that's changed it up a bit this time around, and I think they did a really, really good job of that. That's fantastic. That's really, really... I love the variety of what you can get out of the Arcane music. The songs are all so beautifully written, and I'm really impressed with what I'm hearing this month. As this is going to be the second video of the month, so the Voice Play's cover of Enemy is going to be the only thing that has happened so far this month. I have, however, this is the 6th video I'm recording for this month, so I've heard a bunch, and there's some really cool stuff coming later, let me tell you that. But this was fantastic, and I really, really enjoyed that. I hope more people hear it, and I hope you enjoyed this, whether you've known about this song for, however, it's been out for 3 years, I think, this cover. So whether you've known about it all that time, or whether you've just come across them as a result of me posting this, in which case I hope you enjoyed it. And if you've known it for a while, I hope I maybe brought something to the table that you hadn't heard before, or hadn't noticed before, that makes you go, oh yeah, that's cool, or that's why I like that bit. That's kind of what I'm trying to do with these videos, and if I've managed that, I'm a very happy man indeed. But I just really enjoyed watching this, and thank you for watching with me. I hope you did enjoy it, and I really appreciate the time that you spend with me, especially if you're still here at the end of the video. That means a lot. Please do hit the like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell, and if you'd care to support the channel, you could head over to buymeacoffee.com/DavidKreacts, where you can leave a one-off donation of any amount. You can head to patreon.com/DavidKreacts, where you can sign up for $2 or $4 Canadian, or your regional equivalent, and that's currently just ongoing support of the channel. It does give you access to my Discord, where they are getting this month some early sneak peeks of what's going to be happening. I've got something planned for the end of Arcane Month. They're getting some sneak peeks now, 1 or 2 of which will make it onto my social media as well. But the biggest ones are going onto the Discord channel. Or you can head over to, or you could rather drop a super thanks here on YouTube. And any of those very gratefully appreciated if you would care to do them, but no pressure, of course. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you happen to be watching this video. Let's go for 4:07 p.m. See if someone's watching it then. But take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.